Welcome to Burlington, Vermont. Today is July 28th, 2024. It's about 5:30 p.m. and about 80 degrees out. It's a beautiful day. You can see the Burlington City Hall. Today we are walking down the Church Street Marketplace of Burlington, Vermont. So you can see there's a lot of restaurants along here and entertainment options. You can see there's a band going right now. It's a pedestrian mall, obviously. There is no through vehicle traffic, so it's a great place to just come and hang out. So I think it runs a few blocks, and we're going to come up to the church at the end, in which Church Street is named after. This pedestrian mall basically opened as we know it today on September 15th, 1981. Here's Lunig's Bistro. So at the end, too, what I'm going to do is walk down to City Hall Park. So the Church Street Marketplace is listed on the National Register of Historic Places and has been designated as one of America's great public spaces by the American Planning Association. And we're just a few blocks up from beautiful Lake Champlain. It's an amazing feature of Burlington, Vermont. It kind of divides Burlington with the Adirondacks of New York on the other side. You can kind of see the church on the end there.
For 5 more minutes for you.
The shops at City Place of Burlington, Vermont. So I believe this Ben & Jerry's is basically the original store that opened. Anyways, the original Ben & Jerry's definitely, their first store was definitely in Burlington, Vermont. I'm pretty sure that's the one, but I haven't been able to specifically verify that. But most definitely they started here in Burlington, at least for their ice cream store. I know that the Ben & Jerry's factory is in Waterbury, Connecticut. Waterbury, Vermont, sorry about that. There's the Crow Bookshop. And this is the church for which Church Street is named after, at the end here. And this is really where the Church Street Mall comes to an end on Pearl Street. Okay, so we're back down on the other side of Church Street, and I'm just heading down into City Hall Park. There's a little cut through here. Definitely a beautiful little city park. I'll take a walk by all these flowers and this monument. And this is the back side of Burlington City Hall, or front side, I guess. One of the sides. It's a beautiful clock tower up there. Dedicated by the first Vermont Gold Star mothers in memory of the boys who made the supreme sacrifice. Very cool fountain here. I believe this is the Antonio and Rita Pomerleau fountain. Very cool. I think this is Main Street on this side. You can see the Lynn Theater over here, and actually get a better view of the City Hall. There you go. And if I were to keep going this way, it will eventually wind up at the Lake Champlain Waterfront Park. Yeah, this is definitely Main Street. I believe it's now around 7 p.m. You can see the sun is starting to come down a little bit, and I think sunsets at around 8:30 p.m. today. 7:17 exactly. Here's the Vermont Comedy Club. It's like it was an armory. There's a ski store that we're walking by. It's a Vermont Juice Company. Northern Lights store. I'm not sure what that is. You can see the Lake Champlain is shimmering out there from the sunlight. I'll walk all the way down to the Waterfront Park, which is down around the corner. Alright, so we're basically just about right along Lake Champlain. You can see one main here, Union Station. I'm just going to walk around the corner here. Burlington to New York City Amtrak. Usually, let's see, I'm trying to figure out the best way to go. I think I want to go down here and then through here to get, I believe this is Waterfront Park, and we'll get great views of the lake. It's like a nice place to sit and have a meal. This is College Ave right here, which also crosses over the Church Street Marketplace. There's a Patrick and Marcel Leahy Center for Lake Champlain. I think it's a science center. Oh yeah, we're going to catch the lake at a pretty nice time. Just beautiful. See if I can expose this right.
Sabia că polnaro, că pot pe sarma. Why I think it would be something that would really up the place. Of course.
Okay, so as you can see, we are now one day later. It is now July 30th, 2024, and the event is over. I believe what happened yesterday was a Grace Potter concert out here in the park, and you can see the cleaning crew is still at it, but mostly it's all done, and this walkway is usually open to the public. You can pretty much keep walking along the water here for a long period of time with more beautiful views of Lake Champlain. Okay, so we're coming up upon this structure. It's called the Frame. So I believe this is the framework of an old factory or power plant. It's on the sign over here. Yeah, this is the Moran Frame. It's a steel structural frame of a former 30 megawatt coal-fired power plant constructed in 1954 to meet local and regional demands for electricity. Pretty cool. It's changed into somewhat of an artwork. You can see the whole timeline here. You can pause if you'd like to read it, of course. And they have movie nights at the Frame. Look at that. Pretty cool. Kind of a neat waterfront. There it is. It looks like you can walk through some of this stuff, maybe. Kind of rough here with weeds, but these look like doorways. Oh, here's an entrance. Pretty neat. And it takes you down here to the waterfront again. See the beautiful sailboats out in the mountains. See all the sailboats lined up out there. They're docked. What I'll do, I'll just walk to the end of the pier here. Yeah, there's really a lot to explore on this waterfront on Lake Champlain. See the Adirondacks across the way, of course.
But they're running on their engine.